Alright guys, it's Chris Desir here, 100 Agency. Now I'm doing another video today, and it's gonna be about would you rather be a liar or would you be an idiot, right? And I'm gonna talk about that because what happened to me a couple weeks ago, right, is I was on this group chat in Discord, right? And in that group chat, it was doing a lot of argumentative debates, philosophy debates, things like that. And I was new to the group and I wasn't really into that debate style. So I was asking people in the group, how do you go about doing the debate thing? Like, how do you structure a debate properly? And I had what I thought was a pretty good debate topic. All wars are games, right? All wars are games. So I'm in the chat, I type it out, right? I type it out, and then there's people flat out disregarding what I'm saying. And I'm like, what? I be seeing people all the time in this group chat. As soon as somebody puts up the debate, they are quick to let everybody in the server know, yo, pull up for this debate, pull up for this argumentative debate, pull up. The second I put my opinion in the chat, bro, nobody says anything. But even before that, right? Earlier that same day, we were in the group chat, in the voice chat, right? Everybody was talking and two people were arguing about something. And one of the two people was completely outright ignoring some of the criticism from there were five people in the chat. Two people were debating. I was sitting there, didn't say anything. And there were another two people at the side that had some criticism, right? And one of the guys who was debating was getting criticism for two of the other guys in the group. But he was flat out ignoring them and just talking to the main guy in the discussion. And I'm like, that makes sense to me, right? Because if you are in a debate, it is a one-on-one debate, and you have people on the outside trying to give in their opinion, they can wait. And they're sitting over here, they're talking over him, being like, oh, can he hear us? Did he mute us? What's going on? How come I'm trying to talk to him right now and he's ain't talking to me? And I'm like, you can tell the dude was straight up ignoring them, because the dude would stop speaking when the other two people in the group chat were speaking, right? Asking the other guy who was being debated, oh, the guy you're debating right now, can he hear us? Because every time we speak, he turns his mic off, right? And he ain't really answering our questions. So he was flat out ignoring them, but they were being retarded. They were thinking, sorry if I used that word and offended you. Their brain wasn't working. They couldn't just see that they were being ignored. And what happened is, right, those two commenters, right, talked to a moderator. They got all like mad and pissy about it. They went in and got a moderator. And they were like, oh, he's breaking the rules. He has us muted, or he's not answering our questions. I'm like, first of all, y'all are being rude. I didn't say this out loud. I was thinking it, though, just thinking it. First of all, y'all are being rude. You're talking over him. You guys can't wait 2 seconds to let him speak and all of that. They start talking to the moderator, and sooner or later, they decide finally, all right, let's shut up and let this guy speak. And as soon as that happened, right, the guy who they were trying to get to talk the entire time stopped talking altogether. He just completely shut up. He completely shut up. We were in that group chat for like 5 minutes. Nobody said a word. The guy who they were trying to get the answers out of didn't say a word. Nothing. Right? So finally, a moderator trying to ask him, bro, argue your point, bro. Argue your point, or we're going to kick you out because you're not saying anything. You're not doing anything. And it's against the rules in the chat. If somebody's asking you the questions, you're not going to respond or say anything. I'm still sitting here, not saying anything, just listening, figuring out how the chat works, right? This dude posts something that makes absolutely no sense. Absolutely no sense. Like, I read it too, or I tried to read it, made absolutely no sense. He was spitting out some nonsense, and then sooner or later, everybody's like, yeah, he's probably a troll, and they kicked him. All right, that's your group chat, whatever. He wasn't really responding to the questions that you guys were asking him. He was just saying a bunch of nonsense. Kicked him out, whatever. So a couple minutes later, I put in my debate topic, right? And I'm asking, oh, what's going on? Is this not a proper debate topic? Or are you all just ignoring me? And then some random dude in the chat, probably a moderator, was like, yes. I'm like, what? And then I'm my smart ass, right? My smart ass had the audacity to be like, isn't that against the rules? Because you guys literally just banned somebody from your group chat for not answering your questions. But yet when you, a moderator, are sitting here not answering my questions, and I ask, is that allowed? You know what he said? You know what that moderator said? Oh, do we have a problem? Do you have a problem with what I say? Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Now you threatening me because I had a question, right? First I was ignored. Now I have a question, and now you threatening me. You see what I'm saying, bro? And this is why I'm talking about, would you rather hang out with idiots or liars? Now, let me go back into the story. This moderator, right? So I'm talking back and forth with this moderator. Then sooner or later, 5, 6 other moderators or people in the chat start hopping in, and they're clowning me. Clowning me, bro. Clowning me. They're being like, war is a game. Like, you know, when they do the text, like one big letter, one little letter, one big letter, one little letter type shit. They're sitting here clowning me. Trying to clown me. Right? Trying to clown me. And I'm just like, some nigga said some dumb shit like, oh, doesn't get answered in group chat. So I don't remember exactly what he said, but doesn't get, oh, you get ignored in group chat, so you think it's a problem. Genius. So my smart ass, right, is like, okay, but if somebody doesn't speak in voice chat, they also get banned. Which is also genius. And then that got them mad as shit. They got the maddest shit, bro. So this man is like, oh, bro, oh, I promise. I'm making you a promise, bro. I'm just like, and then, no, that's when I asked him, are you threatening me? Because he sent me that thing. I'm just like, no, I'm making you a promise. And I'm like, what you promising, bro? All I've gotten from you is sarcasm, insults, and threats. And now you're telling me you're going to promise me something. I'm assuming he was going to promise to kick me off the server. But this man is sitting here being intellectually dishonest, bro, because he has his head so far up his ass, right? That dude had his head so far up his ass. When I'm sitting here answering all of the questions they have for me, responding to all of the criticism that they have for me, right? All the best thing that they can say is it sounds like you're complaining. So I'm just like, yeah, I am complaining because I see a lot of bullshit. So I am complaining, yes. But am I trolling you? No. You kicked the last guy out for trolling, but I'm not trolling. I see a bunch of flaws in your system, and I'm asking you questions, right? I'm asking you questions to, like, get the rules set in straight, because obviously I didn't see where the rule list was, so that's why I'm asking you, a moderator, these questions so I can figure out what the actual rules are. Next thing I know, somebody is like, I'm gonna stop bullying him now. And I'm just like, nah, you can continue bullying me. I just want some answers to these questions. Got kicked. Just like that. Just like that. Just like that. And I'm not going to say everybody in this group chat was, because I was in that group chat for about a week or so. But I never really questioned too much about it. I was just sitting there learning, trying to figure it out. Now, but what I got from being in that group chat for a week is people like that hold intellectual honesty at a high regard, which means when they're in an argument or a debate, they don't like people trying to come into the argument, argue a point just to make somebody feel bad, or just to make, or just doing it just to be a dickhead. Like, you arguing something just to prove yourself right. You don't actually care about what we're arguing about in the first place. You just come into an argument, you make a point, or you ask a question to try to make somebody look stupid or to make yourself feel smart. They don't like that. And they don't like when people come into the group chat and start trolling, start posting racial slurs, saying a bunch of just dumb, ignorant things and things like that. They don't like that either. And I'm like, those two things are fine, right? But when I speak to a moderator in the chat, I have legitimate questions. I'm sitting here getting insulted and bullied by multiple people, right? And I'm just being calm, peaceful, not calling anybody names, being rational. It turns out that I myself am now a problem because they cannot equate for people like me who actually have honest to God criticisms, who can honestly stand up to the bullshit that they are spewing and see past the rules, right? So what this leads me to believe that not everybody, again, I'm not going to say everybody in that group because there were actually some good, honest people in that group. But even for the good, honest people in that group, bro, they're scared. They're scared of being kicked out. They're scared of being made fun of. They're scared to make a difference and speak out against injustices, you know, hypocritical statements and flat out dickheads because they're afraid of getting kicked out the group. They're afraid to make a difference or challenge somebody in power because they feel like they have no power, or if they don't listen, they're going to get reprimanded. That's not me. You see this guy right here? That's not me. That's not me. That's not me. When I'm in a community where the people in charge are like that, and I see from being in the community for a small period of time what they hold in high regards, being intellectual honesty and, you know, like fairness, free speech, communication, no belittling people and all that stuff, and the people in charge are doing the exact opposite of what they're preaching for, those people are liars. Those people are honest to God liars who have their head up their ass thinking they're doing something right. So when I say, would you rather be a liar or an idiot? I'd rather be an idiot. Because they were in that chat making me feel stupid or trying to make me feel stupid. And it didn't work. Because any comment they had, I had a rebuttal instantly. It didn't even take me like 5 minutes. It took me less than half a second to have a rebuttal to anything that they said. Which means I'm not an idiot because I can respond so fast. But since they don't have an actual argument, and they love arguments, they love debates, since they can't have an actual debate with me, right? They resort to insults. And belittling. And group mentality versus individuality, right? So it's fine. I rather them call me an idiot. I rather them see me as a lot. No. I rather have them see me as somebody with a mental disability, an idiot, a dumb person, than rather to be called a liar, a hypocrite, somebody who's really not about what they say they are. Because when you lie, I can't trust a single word that comes out of your mouth. Because now let me explain why people lie. And this kind of explains why there are dumb people too. The main reason why people lie, I'm not talking about, okay, first let me break it down. You can joke around with somebody, right? You can joke around with somebody. For example, if I have a medicine to take and I'm with my mom and my mom tells me, go upstairs and take the medicine, right? I go upstairs and I take it. Come back downstairs. And she sees me that I've taken the medicine. Or she knows I've taken the medicine, right? And she asks me, oh, did you take the medicine? I'll be like, no, I threw it out the window. Even though I could show her the empty bottle. You know what I mean? And I could be standing by the window and there's nothing outside. She knows I'm joking with her. Right? That's a joke. We joking around. We play around. It's okay to play around. I'm going to define to you what actual lying is. Actual lying is when you do something for your own benefit and deflect any blame from yourself, from something you care about, or a situation. I'm going to say it again. Lying is when you lie for your own benefit and you deflect blame. You deflect and you lie and you do something for your own benefit. For example, right? For example, you probably know that one friend that when they're with you or around you, they'll say everything in your face to make you happy. You know those people in your life that will kiss ass, suck dick, say anything that they need to get ahead in life. Right? Doesn't matter how they actually feel about the person that they actually are kissing up to, but because they need something from that person, they'll say and do anything they need to get that person to agree with them so they can get what they want out of life. Right? And the other thing is, when blame needs to be cast on an individual, that same person would also be the same person to deflect blame off of themselves and blame an outside source, or deflect blame off of something that they are involved in and put it on something else. So if you had a job and you got a boss, and the boss tells you, or the boss asks you, hey, who wants to, if the boss is coming, right? The boss is walking down the hallway and everybody is clowning the boss. You and all your coworkers are clowning the boss, being like, yo, he's so fat. Yo, that nigga ugly. Yo, did you see his car, bro? I'm about to scratch it up later. Clowning him. Soon as you see the boss, how you doing, sir? I love your jacket. Oh my gosh, what did you do with your hair, sir? Oh my, sir, do you need me to do anything for you today? That's lying. No, Chris, that's not, no, Chris, that's not lying. That's not lying. That's lying. You lied. That is a lie. That same boss comes back later in the day. You and your other coworkers are just sitting there, right? Y'all know you were supposed to clean out the back room, but y'all forgot about it. You were doing something else came up, y'all forgot about it. He goes over to your guys' station. Now the boss is angry. Who had the back room tonight? Who had the back room tonight? You know damn well you and your coworker or you by yourself had the back room. I don't know, boss. Maybe it was Brandy. I think Brandy had that shit last night. You can go ask Brandy. Maybe he did it. You're a liar. That's a liar. That's not joking around. You're a liar. You do things for your own benefit. Whether it is your benefit, the benefit is you'll get a new car, you'll get a new house. It'll make you feel like, in the terms of the group chat I was in, Those people lied, right? Those people lied and acted like they actually cared about honesty and being good people to make themselves feel better, to make themselves feel smarter. They feel smarter than most people. They feel like they have a chip on their shoulder, that they're better than most people. That's why they carry themselves in that way. Maybe it's because they own a group chat and they have people every day trying to get into that group chat. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. They're in a group chat, so they think just because they have a group chat, they can act and do and say whatever they want. And whenever somebody tries to contradict them, nah, I'm gonna eliminate you because you can't do that. Because I'm in the group chat. I'm the moderator and you're not. Therefore, I can do whatever I want and say whatever I want and you can't. Those people are intellectually dishonest. And why I say that's a red flag, right? No matter at what level that you do it, whether you're a little kid and you do a little one, like let's say you're a little kid and you're stealing a cookie from a cookie jar. And you tell your mom you didn't take a cookie out of a cookie jar. Let's say the cookie jar is full. Your mom won't even be able to count the amount of cookies in that jar. You take one. Why'd you take that cookie? You took the cookie because it tastes good and you wanted to eat it. You were hungry, it tasted good, and you wanted it. That's it. That's the only reason why you took the cookie. Why would you not take the cookie if you're a little kid if you didn't want to eat it? Now you do that and your mom doesn't catch you. Right? This is why lying is so bad. You do it and your mom doesn't catch you. What is going to stop you from doing it again? Tell me, what is going to stop you from doing it again? Can't answer that. And as many times if you want to tell yourself, oh, it's going to happen one time, you're going to keep doing it until you get caught. You're going to keep lying. You're going to keep doing it. You're going to keep kissing ass. You're going to keep saying things to do things for your own benefit, to make yourself be better, until somebody finally catches your ass and you crack. So what people do to make sure this shit doesn't happen to them is, once you start lying and you do it for a long enough period of time, your brain, right? Now you gotta think of the science of your brain. Whatever you believe, whatever you think, becomes your belief. And what you believe affects your actions. So if I think I'm a lie, think about lying, then I believe lying is good. I'm gonna do something in the name of lying. And so your brain is going to try to protect you so you don't get hurt, because your brain already knows for a fact what you're doing is dishonest. Your brain already knows what you're doing is completely and utterly dishonest. Your brain has to protect you from getting hurt. So what people would like to do when they know they're being intellectually dishonest is they'll name call you. They'll go into group mentality. They'll try to fight you. And if they don't try to do anything physically to you, they'll remove themselves from the situation, or they'll deflect all questions. They'll deflect everything you say. So if you have people in an argument and they're like, yeah. Or whatever, man, whatever. I know already. That doesn't matter. That's off topic. If you ever met or know somebody who's like that, bro, they're liars. They are, for a fact, liars. And listen, I'm not saying liars aren't smart people, because you got to be really crafty and really cunning to be a liar. Right? You got to be really crafty and really cunning to be a liar. Right? However, therefore, the more crafty you are, the more cunning you are, I can consider you smarter than most people. And that's what most liars do. They consider themselves smarter than most people. because they do the shit that they do, and they usually get away with it. The more of a liar you are, is the better. The more you get away with something, the better the liar you are, and the more smart and the smarter you feel. Right? So if you're doing it for a long period of time and you finally run into somebody who can question and see through your bullshit, oh no, your brain goes on defense mode. Defense mode. If you're not cussing that person out, trying to belittle that person, you're doing everything in your power to get rid of that person from your scenario. And if you can't get rid of that person from your scenario, you leave the situation as fast as you can. Then they ain't feeling as smart as they think they are. And that's why they call other people idiots. That's why they call other people liars. Because they know for a fact they're the real liar. And they know for a fact that they're the real idiot. So when I say again, would I rather hang out with liars or idiots? I'd rather hang out with idiots. Because idiots, dumb people, right, have your best interest at heart. They aren't always thinking about themselves or what only they can get out of a situation. They take full responsibility for their actions, and you can count on them in a time of need. You can't count on a liar. You cannot count on a snake. You can't. You can't. Now, I'm not saying everybody's perfect. I'm not saying everybody's perfect, right? But if I am an idiot, so be it. But you are for a fact a liar, a hypocrite, a liar, dishonest, bad person. I said it. You're a bad person. You're a bad person. Correct. You're bad. So if you ever want to get into an argument with somebody and you want to take the side of I'd rather be a liar than an idiot, be the idiot, bro. Idiots are happier people. I think it's a person with Down syndrome. I don't remember exactly, but all I know is, right, one of the disabled people with low cognitive skills, I think it was people with Down syndrome. They have the highest dopamine responses in their brains, bro. They have the highest dopamine responses in their brain, bro. You know who else have the highest dopamine responses in their brain? Children. Little children who haven't learned how to lie, who don't need anything to benefit themselves, none of that. So if you want to be happy, if your goal is happiness, joy, if you're a liar, you'll never get there. You'll go the opposite. You will forever be unhappy. But if you are dumb, or if you've been called dumb by a liar, you're a happy motherfucker. I'm happy. I enjoy my life. I don't need to lie to nobody for shit. I'm about what I say. I am about what I say. I ain't a gang hitter. I am part of no gang. I'm a regular guy. Stays to myself. And if you're gonna lie to me, so be it. I'll just cut you out of my life. But I had to get that off my chest. I'll catch you guys next time. This has been Chris is here. 100 Agency. Catch you guys next time.